Hello and welcome back to Something Dumb, episode number 14. We're starting the day off at about 270 smackers. I didn't do any live commentary, so I'm just going to show you the final tables. I made two of them. We'll start this bad boy off. It was the two smallest tournaments, of course. A 1-bucker Daily Legends, 8 max, deep stacks. That's what we're going to see first and foremost. Ace deuce suited will come in for the open on the final table. Boppity boo. Ken Dot in the big fishy doodah. Mark in the small fishy doodah. Marcola fishy doodah with the big stack. We see a 5-3-3 flop. Two hearts out there. We go for a little C bet. Obviously we don't want to see a raise. A check raise, that is. No, we do not. Hopefully this bet will get the job done here on the flop, and it does. Good shit. Would have made our straight. What does it matter? Jack 10 for the small stack. 3 blinds into 9. We're pretty well flipping here. Bad start. We're going to need a king or a spade. We find that queen of spades on the river for a small pot. Oh, it looks like we lost quite a few bodies rather swiftly. Ace queen in the small, facing a limp from Mark. Marcola in the big. We could always bump it up here, but personally I like to play post flop. Queen 10-7 flop. Two hearts out there. We got the ace of hearts, top pair, top kicker obviously. We see about a 40% pot size bet. Don't think I want to call and let Marcola come along. Question is, what size do we go? I think 5.5 might be a little big. Maybe 5 blinds is the right size. Like 4.9 or something sexy. Mark finds the fold. 7-7 from the button will open. King A2 flop. We go for a little C bet. 3 hearts out there. We see a 4th on the turn. Pretty bad board for our 7-7. I'm pretty done with the pot. We could always turn our hand into a big bluff. Ace of hearts on the river. Mark leads out for large, almost pot, and takes it down. Couple of jacks. We go for the open. We get a call from the small. Call from the big. We flop a freaking boat. Can't go wrong here. Unblocking the 3 of a kind. We could always go for a little bet. Unblocking all the draws. We could go for a bet. Blocking top pair. We go for the check. Queen on the turn. Marcola leads. No reason to raise here. Just play call. Oh, please play call. Ace on the river. So that is a scary card for any queen X. 9x would certainly pay us off. 5 blinds, half pot size. Of course we're going to rip it in and hopefully get called by a 9. All in. And Marcola quickly folds. Ace 5. No, 10 jack. There we go. 10 jack suited will go for the open on the button. We face this small ass 3 bet from Marcola. We could always look to fold and preserve our chips. A 4 bet is sexy, but if we aren't seeing a lot of 3 bets from Marcola, a 4 bet bluff isn't necessary. Jack 2 flop. Oh, I remember this hand. I've got no idea what to do here. Marcola obviously repping the overpair. They go for a 3rd pot size bet on the flop. I wonder if I should have just ditched my hand pre-flop. 9 on the turn. Marcola bets about half pot. So there's going to be some like what, ace, king, queen of diamonds. I wouldn't expect like queen 10 of diamonds to be doing this. I do just land on the fold with a pair of jacks. I wonder if Marcola is getting away with murder there. Ooh, a couple of 10s. One of my favorite holdings. They always fuck me, but it's always fun to play them. You put yourself in a weird spot, and then you gotta think real hard about what you're gonna do. We limp it on in ace 9-6 flop. Here we go. Like, what do? We check it on over. Of course, we could go for a bet, but I expect Marcola to put in a bet for me, so I'll let them do it. We'll play call. We'll see you on the turn. I don't think a raise makes much sense. Ace of diamonds on the turn. Check raise. No, I don't think so. We don't necessarily want to see a lot of rivers, but I don't think we need to bloat the pot for that reason, because we're going to see a river card here. And we don't want to see a lot of them, so we'll just try to keep the pot small with a call. 4 of clubs. I could always lead out here. River goes check, check, and we take down a pot. Mark limps it on in, jack and a 10 in the big. I suppose we check it on back. 10-7-6 flop. Boppity bob flop goes check, check for some reason. I probably should have put in a Betsky there. Ace of diamonds on the turn, obviously a pretty bad card. We'll go for a Betsky now. You better put in a Betsky, as Marcola's upset with me taking my time. Deuce of clubs on the river. River goes check, check. Mark has the second nuts. So that's an interesting happening. What's going on here, Marcola? That's 8 blinds. Mark jams. All in aces versus king 7 for toe pairs. We lose Mark. We're now heads up. Boppity 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 bop. Going for another win. In one of the smallest buy-ins. Smallest prize pools once again. Motherfucking daily legends. As always. Ace 5. What do we do? I think I'm playing a limping strategy against Marcola. We'll see what happens. Certainly not folding, no. Limp, raise, call. We're off to the flop. Ace, king 3. So that's either really good or really bad. See a half pot size bet. We're calling, of course. Just gearing up to call down. Don't you dare raise. Just see a turn card, 7 of clubs. If Mark checks, I was going to say I think I like a 10% pot bet. Mark bets small. We play call, 6 of clubs on the river. We're of course getting this in. Click the call. 10-9 for a big bluffski. 40 blind pot slides our way. That's a big one. 8 flops top pair, running hot to start off the heads up battle. Or are we? We're gonna find out swiftly. 5 on the turn. See another Betsky from Marcola. 2.8 blinds into 4.2. We'll be off to the river. I wonder if I could have checked raise at any point. We do play the 8 kicker, as of course our pair of kings is good. I mean, we lose to some kings and some 3 of a kinds, but they would have bet on the river. So when it goes check, check, we're winning. Oh, would you look at this? A little queen 5. Oh, this has got to be way too wide. We'll swiftly look this up. He's gonna click the raise button. Quick jam by Marcola. Very interesting. Queen 5-0, eh? Queen 5-0. No, probably not, eh? Oh, Queen 5-0? Are you serious? Well, this isn't a heads up chart, but if we were playing fucking big blind versus small blind, queen 5-0 and queen 6-0 like a raise 50 blinds deep. Or sorry, like a 3-bet. Obviously, that's not the same as this situation, but that is cool to see. Anyways, we got a pair of 4s here. Boards, got the 1-liner to an ace or a 6. Couple over pairs. I should probably find the fold. If I find the call, I won't be too happy with myself. Good stuff. Jack 4-0, not what we're looking for. 10 and a 9. Limp it on in. Flop a straight draw to the jack. Trying to bet a third pot, but I can't. 1.1 will work. And we take the pot down. Pretty boring. Jack 5 offsuit. Facing the limp. 27 blinds deep. Ace 10-4 flop. Flop goes check bet fold, and we're swiftly moving along. Back to our straight draws. Out my ass with the Jack 5-0 there. Queen 6 we limp it in. Jack 8-3 flop. Ooh. Brendan's like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go for the check. Maybe rep the ace on the turn. Try to get a 3 or an 8 off the pot at some point. We face the check raise and we'll swiftly fold. Marcola raises 2.5 blinds. We'll come along to the flop with queen 8. Flop nothing. 5-3-2. 2 diamonds. I don't have a single one. Marcola bets large. And I'm out of there. Ace 4 suited. This is a pretty holding. Ace 6-5 flop. Goes check bet fold most likely. Yep. Swiftly Marcola's out of there. Ace 6-0. Interesting holding here. Marcola limps. I wonder if it likes a raise pre-flop. Jack 10-3 goes check bet call. We're off to the turn. 6 of clubs. Interesting little card there. So we make a pair. Overbet. Whoa, okay. Haven't seen this yet. It's either a very high equity bluff or a strong holding such as the Jakes, 10s, 3s. Jack on the river. Are we hero calling with a6 here? Whoa, what a call on the turn by me. I was going to fold here in the now. I'm impressed with myself. Nice little hero call on the turn there. Whoa. Not too often do you impress yourself. And here I am. Wow, it's so egotistical. Marcola will raise 2.5 blinds. I think we play call with the ace 6 suited. What a hero call on the turn. Queen 10-5 flop. Goes check. Big bet by Marcola. And Marcola, what do we do here? Or what do I do against Marcola's big bet? Backdoor nut flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Feels rough to be folding. I don't really like it. Gotta say, I think I want to see a call there. Jack 3-0, I just let it go 25 blinds deep. That could be a mistake. Marcola raises 3 blinds. We got queen 2 suited. This could be a mistake to call, considering Marcola's playing a whole bunch of different sizes pre-flop. King 5 goes check bet fold. Marcola's just steamrolling me now. Ace 4 suited. We limp it on in and a 10-9-5 flop. All diamonds. Pretty boring shit. I don't think I need to bet here. It is nice to bet and take the pot down, but I don't need to, I don't think. 10 on the turn. Ace on the river. That's a good card, obviously. It's not even a diamond. Any 10x beats us. I expect Marcola to bet quite large here. 6.9 blinds. Oh, and they got a 10. That just blows. No surprises, really, you know. Marcola limps. Jack 6-2 flop. So we got a long ways to go here. Big chip disadvantage. Deuce on the turn. Marcola bets again, and they're just continuing to steamroll me. Oh boy, am I going to make a hero call with king high? Am I going to do it again? 8 on the river. Oh, I remember this hand. They had a 6. They had a 6. I remember. It was a bad hero call with the king high. Let me tell you, it was just bad. Marcola facing the limp goes for a 3x raise and takes it down pre. 8 and a 3 will happily fold. Marcola says we'll limp it in actually. Queen 9-8 flop. Goes check bet call. We're off to the turn. What do we do though? Should I fold on the flop because there's gonna be like no real good turn cards? A 4 or a 2 are the only bricks. A 3 is a cool card. An 8 is a cool card, but other than that, I should probably just fold on the flop. Considering all the bad cards that come. Anyways, we got a king and a 2. We'll limp it on in. Don't jam. Don't jam. Holy shit, what are you doing? Should I jam here? King 2-0? Doesn't play well post, if we're being honest. Limp, pot, king 10-7 flop. Alright. Well, I like the way things are going so far. Well, bet a blind. How could you say you like the way things are going so far? We get check raise on the flop. This is probably bad news. King 10, king 7, 10-7. 10s and 7s would rip pre. Kings you would probably hear from. We jam on the flop and get it on through. Interesting little play there by Marcola. Probably was getting good odds. Or was getting good odds, so surprised to see a fold. But anyways. Deuce 4 suited, we limp in. Ooh, a little flush draw. Backdoor straight flush draw even. King 5-5. Goes check, check, king on the turn. So we're playing kings and 5 with a 4 kicker. Doesn't get much worse than this. We bet a blind and we take it down. Very nicely done. For 3 blinds. I guess they matter right now. When you've only got 15. 5-3 facing the raised. We can let it go. Ace and a 2. Sometimes I rip this in. Just because it don't flop well, you know. But it's the ace high. The jam does get through pre. Marcola raises 3x. We got a king. I wonder if I should fold pre-flop. King, queen, 3 flop. Goes check. Bet. Hopefully call. We're off to the turn. 6 of diamonds, so we pick up a diamond draw. Marcola, what do? You rip it in. So this probably isn't great news, but we saw the... Oh, ace king. I was going to say, we saw the big bluffski earlier when we first sat down with them. Heads up. They went for a big bluff when we had a pair of aces. They had 10-9-0. Anyways, I suppose that's that tournament. Got second place, so you wouldn't believe it, but it was the final table, 1 bucker PKO. A daily legends, of course. We'll start things off in the big with a jack 8 suited, flop top pair, flush draw, can't go wrong here. Kenny bets about a third. We play call, ace on the turn. Kenny bets 3 blinds. We play call, we're off to the river, 10 of clubs. Well, that's pretty cool, eh? You make a flush. Kenny rips it all in for 2x the pot. And they've got the fucking nuts. So should I just fold there? Like, what do we do? Anyways, we're down to a small stack, 7 blinds. This is a great start. Ace 9, we'll rip it on in. Last place position, 7 of 7. 2x overbet the pot. Obviously they're repping the nut flush, but they could still have the bluffs, you know. And you wouldn't expect the pair of aces to turn itself into a bluff. So it'd be more like a king queen with a club or something like this. And then you wouldn't expect it to go for a 2x overbet pot bluff. So maybe it's only the nuts. And maybe I should just find the fold there. Anyways, 6-8 suited comes bounty hunting. Flops a pair, but we got 3 of a kind. And they're dead on the turn. 15 blinds will slide our way. Still 7 of 7. Ace and a queen though. Kenny will go for the open under the gun. We'll eventually rip it in. The dealer slides us the all-in button. King 9 suited calls with 40%. Flops a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Turns the flush draw. Brick on the river, ace queen holds. We're up to 28 blinds just like that. We're back in the game. 8 and an 8 will go for the open under the gun. Rabadoo. I believe they play call. Nope, I'm just wrong. So I do not remember this hand at all. Yeah, the raise gets through to Paulo in the big. I certainly don't remember what happens. Oh, we flop a fucking boat. A fucking boat. Paulo, lead. Do something silly, buddy. They're sure in the tank here. They land on the check option. So we could go for a quarter pot size bet as I typically do on a paired board. We unblock the 3 of a kind, but blocking the top is the pairs. Typically we want to check. King on the turn. Not necessarily a great card, as maybe an 8 would be afraid now. 9s aren't too happy. What about 10s or jacks? Would they 3-bet pre, or are they just calling as well? Anyways, we go for a third pot size bet on the turn here, as there's a flush draw. There's plenty of straight draws. 9-7, 10-7, 7-5. 7-4, 7 on the river. So obviously we want Paulo to lead. That would make life easy. They do not, of course. 9 blinds in the middle. I think we should bet a size where they can still jam over the top of our bet. 8 blinds might be a little bit too many, so 6 is a good size. There we go. Oh, Paul. Oh, what the fuck? Why would I cut it there, man? I don't get myself. I think if I back up... I think Paulo folds. Oh my lord, I'm such a silly bill. I've got just no idea what I'm doing when I'm editing a video. Like, that's just ridiculous. This is the 4th time it's happened or something like that. Anyways. Look, we lost that Paulo. Kenny with a big stack. Whoa, and we got a flush draw and this guy's leading out. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Fuck it. Is that his name? Fuck it. As we get an overbet jam on the turn here. 8 on, 8 hearts. Not gonna be a card we call. Boppity boo. So we're back in last place, 5 of 5. King 7-0. If folded to, what do we do? I suppose limp it in. And if they raise, we fold. Kenny limps it in. Should I over limp or should I just be folding this pre-flop? Being in last place, I suppose the half a blind doesn't necessarily matter. If I don't think fuck it's gonna raise. If fuck it's gonna raise a lot, then obviously I shouldn't be calling there, but we're gonna flop the toppest of pairs on a 3 flush board. I don't know what I should be doing here. Without the heart, I don't think I can fold jack on the turn. We see another small Betsky. Things are not great here. We're just getting roped into another call. 7 on the river. That's a beautiful card. Should I donk jam? So is like a 6 gonna check back? A jack? Would that check back? I think so. Hearts are obviously gonna call. Boats are gonna call. Better 7x. A7 is gonna call. But anyways, we're swiftly moving along. Queen, jack, 8 blinds. I don't think I want to go for the min raise, but I very well could. A min raise is sexy off these short stacks. I just didn't want to give my opponents a chance to jam over top of me. Raising. King 7 will call the big. We're slightly behind here, 44%. We flop 3 of a kind. We're just sweating a king. And we hold. Ooh, king 10. Oh, we're not even going to see anything. Ace 4-0. Flops a straight draw to the 5. Daniil goes for a small Betsky. We're off to the turn. 6 of diamonds. Close, but not what we're looking for. Another Betsky. I think I should just be folding here. We're still ahead of some draws and whatnot. Oh, but we got ace high. And Brendan's in calling mode. 4 of spades. What do we do now? One liner to a 5. Spades get there. River goes check, check. And the 4 is good for the pot. Very nice. 21 blinds with 1 in the middle. Fuck it. Goes for the open. Daniil rips. Kenny goes bounty hunting. Fuck, it's all in 2. We're looking for a 10. Dealer, put the 10 out there. Yay. Fuck it. Makes top pair on the turn. Makes 3 of a kind, so they survive. But we do lose Daniil. A little straight draw to the 5. Oh, looks like we lost fuck it. Heads up. 50 blinds to 42. Straight draw to the 5. We bet a blind. And take it down. King Jack would have made a straight flush. That's kind of cool. Ace Jack. Playing a limp strategy. Interesting stuff. Kenny goes for the raise. I think we need to raise this pre-flop to 9 blinds or something like 8.5, 8? Something like this. I think we should. Ace 8 3 flop all hearts. Goes check. Third pot size bet. And we take it down. Couple of 6s. 40 blinds deep. Don't want to get this in pre. We'll just take it post flop. 8-5-5 goes check, bet, call for a full pot size. Well, we walk. Kenny says, I'm going to put up the pressure. Bring the heat on the flop. 7 of spades on the turn goes check, bet. Whoa. 4.5 blinds. Is this another call here? Straight draw to the 4 or 9. We got a call. Jack on the river. Goes check, check, and Kenny wins it with queen 8. No surprises. Just sucks. Jack 2, limping it in. Kenny says we'll lead on the 9-7-3 flop, and they take it down. King 4 sees an 8-7-4 flop. Queen on the turn. We got there for free. 5 on the river. Should we try to get called by ace high? That'd be cute. We don't go for it. Kenny checks. And we scoop the 2 blinds. 1-liner to a 6. I guess maybe we should be a bit more careful. 6-3-2 flop. Queen 2 with the bottom pair. We bet a blind to protect our hand. Don't want to face a check raise if I'm being honest. Oh, it comes in. What the fuck do I do here now? Kind of glad it happened because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Call ace on the turn. I don't like this. Kenny bets again and I swiftly fold. I think I should just fold on the flop there, facing the check raise. 10-9. Oh, sizing up a bet here facing the limp. That'd be cool. Click the raise button. Kenny calls, we flop a boat. Life's good. Life's good. So the thing is, I think most of my holdings aren't too happy with the flop. And Kenny will know this, so I go for the check trap. And they bet full pot. I'm quite okay with this, of course. That's a boat. 8 on the turn. Hopefully Kenny's got a couple of 8s. 9-8, that'd be pretty cool. Kenny bets the same size on the turn here. And I think what could be cool is a min raise. That's too small though, I think. And the question is, do we want to check jam? Do we want to call donk lead the river? What do we do? 4 on the river. We really don't want it to go check check. I think we just donk jam. Hopefully Kenny calls. I'm wondering if I should check raise the turn. I don't think so. Kenny calls with queen 8. Good shit. Obviously we were winning the pot. We got the call. 80 blinds to 7. 9-5-0. I'm just going to start things off with a fold as we swiftly try to wrap this up. Kenny will rip it on in, I believe. Ace deuce calls. Queen 9 for Ken. Kenny flops 3 of a kind. We got the backdoor flush draw, sorry. We don't pick up any outs on the turn. About 18 blind slide Kenny's way. 7-4 suited. Limping it in. Ace 10-9 flop. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. We bet. Bet a blind. And take it down. Kenny rips. King queen. I suppose we call. 8-7 suited for Ken. Good start. Good turn. And a good river. We get the W. $28 plus the bounties. Boppity boo. What a frickin' show. I believe there's about 300 players in the tournament. Just kind of cool to get a W every once in a while. That's always fun. Yeah, pull up the... Let's see what we're at. 310? 310 in the bankroll? Dang, that ain't too bad, eh? Got some more micro series to fire away. Still got a couple of... At least a week of that left. Week and a bit. So that's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I didn't do too much of my other tournaments that I played. The full schedule there. But you know, going forward, I won't just show the final tables. Boppity boo. Anyways, see you in the show. So if you made it all the way through, thanks for checking this bullshit out. Hopefully we'll see you in another video. And if you got any comments or suggestions on improving the show, leave them down in the comments below. Adios.